Hey guys, Sarge here with the June 3rd, 1942 combat replay in my 1v1 against Invictus on War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. I have set my destroyers up a couple hexes north of Carnarvon in the hopes that if he does try and escape, they'll get them there. I'm bombing Carnarvon Port again. I'm doing one more day of bombing at Suyong to see if there is any more planes left. And I'm not sure what that AKL was doing, but it's definitely dead. Yep, there he goes. Ooh, another ship sunk. Hopefully it was an AV at Carnarvon. Ooh, we found him. Yes! Found you, bitch. 16,000 yards, 2 ancient destroyers versus 2 damaged AVs. Range close to 15,000. 13,000. Hopefully they don't waste any torpedoes. 3-inch gun. Holy crap! Didn't realize the guns on those destroyers are that small. I must have missed the refit. I must have missed their refits. So we did. We were firing torpedoes at them. And there we go. Destroy 11 planes that are on the ships, and we sink both the Sanuki Maru and the Sanyo Maru. 2 seaplane tenders. Or just a ship that provides aviation support to the port it's located. Bombing Kuei Lin. Bandoing. Just trying to get through the daily stuff. Alright, let's get some more of these tanks. What? How are we all of a sudden not hitting any of these tanks? Alright, Suyong, does he have anything here? Well, any planes left? He does not, which is good. I can reallocate these bombers elsewhere. More like just put them back in Calcutta. Right, does he have anything left in the port? I want to see if there it is. There was not anything left in the port. I know I didn't sink both of the destroyers. I think one of them is still floating. I have to find where that is. Onto the air PM phase. A lot of ASW work around Noumea. That's where the brunt of his sub-warfare is currently. More Hudsons at Carnarvon. And no hits. Come on, Jarvis. Jarvis and Hull. Those 2 destroyers. They've survived this long. Just get to Pearl. Right. Ground attack bombardments begin. interesting because he doesn't have enough AV to push me out of here, but he's concentrating a significant portion, I believe, of his artillery. So I'm really not sure where he's trying to break through. The only thing I can think of is that he's trying to use this area here to move around with those. I think there's like 8 units in this hex alone, which is just insane. So he's basically just forcing me out of my powerful positions, and I should probably move back here, but I don't really want to because it has level 4 forts. And at a change of pace, he bombards, not attacks. He bombards at mole mine. I didn't do my bombardment as I'm trying to give my guys a little bit of rest. Oh wow, alright, so in this one, he takes 280 casualties, 2 squads destroyed, and he loses a gun with 21 disabled squads, 1 engineer, and 3 guns. I only take 72 losses. I lose a squad and a gun, but then I have 13 disabled guns. Just a terrible loss because he has longer range artillery than I do, even with my newer artillery pieces. He still has longer range than I do. Palmyra's forts to size 4, Tangi to size 2 forts. Was that a sinking noise? I don't know if it's going to show up in the video audio, but it sounded like it. Just moving those squadrons to eastern US to start training up dive bomber pilots for the Marines again. As I don't have any pilots left after that carrier catastrophe. Alright, just go to intel reports. Yep, so 17 on the ground. We saw 11 of these. 4 of these would have been on the first sinking noise we heard. So he lost 19 planes, I lose 1. My 1 was a C-47. He also lost a Betty and a Lily. And he lost 4 AVs, which is really good. I'm pretty sure these guys will make it. These are good destroyers as well. A Bagley and a Farragut. Yeah, let's just go to, nope, not combat reports, ops reports. Troop convoy at LA is going to be going to Pearl. The destroyers that got out of refit, that's what I was waiting for to restart my troop convoys from the west coast. Nothing is popping out at me. Yeah, and this one was also I moved it on rails. SIGINT reports. Couple of things at Palembang, Mukden again. Truck, more at Mukden. Kind of the status quo in terms of SIGINT reports. These guys will get there in the night phase and start unloading 35,000 supply, which is going to be great. And then down at Noumea, I should have infantry. Yes. Basically, I'm gonna do it's gonna waste some time, but I'm like, as you can see here, I just bring all these to combat mode or rest mode. Infantry is gonna just be on rest mode, but then artillery and engineers will be on combat for the AA and the engineer bonus. So I'm gonna get them off of strat mode. Apart from the separate infantry regiment, those I'm just gonna leave those. And this one's actually an independent one as well. But I need to take them off the mode because I'm trying to reform divisions here. And then I need to swap out the 8th Marine Regiment with another unit so I can form the 2nd Marine Division. From ages ago, when I tried to put the coastal defense, but all the actual coastal guns are right here. That's not it. Which one is it? Is it coastal defense? Is it 57th? Yeah, 50. All the actual coastal defense guns got left behind. Everything else is on Luganville. So, I think that was also because this was also when I thought I could just unload via port. I need to unload via amphib. But at this point, I think I might have a good big enough port anyway. I'm trying to get the Mississippi out right now. Only has one destroyer. Hopefully, he can just sneak along here and swing around into Noumea. Looks like he has some. He potentially has 4 ships. I doubt that. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, Clemson's, they only start with 4-inch guns. And putting them into short escorts makes them 3-inch. I like putting them in. Well, crap, any upgrade. They don't get. Clemson's never had 5-inch guns? Well, I know I'm going to eventually make them into these ASW ships. But, oh, they don't have any torpedoes either. Do I risk it with just the 4-inch guns? I mean, they're Clemson's. I might as well see what's in here. Almost there. Check China. Nope. I need to click that. Oh, he's gotten a unit behind me. Not sure what it is. I do have a blocking force of 117 AV. Again, not really sure what it is. He's been really good at bombing my airfields and keeping my recon out of the sky. He's doing another 2 units to this mountain as well. I mean, pulling this back doesn't actually hurt my defense, really. All it actually does is strengthen it, because then I have the ability to move 2 units elsewhere. And all I lose is defensive, a longer defensive campaign, because he'd have to shock attack over from here no matter what, because he'd have to open the hex side. Though I am bringing these mountain gun regiments. They're all going to over here because that's what I think is the hot spot right now. I don't have as much AV, and what the AV I do have is more spread out than it is in the south. And I believe I should be working on getting another one. I thought I was getting the 3rd. There I have 2. Did I forget to give it a move order to get Toledo? I have one right here. Well, maybe I wanted to get the mountain guns. Get those extra 8 mountain guns. I'm not seeing anything else. Check on my guys at Colombo. 2 really good brigades, and then these divisions don't really have anything. Oh god, this is from ages ago when I put them into an RAF group. to get him across. Yes, not Indian, East African Brigade is mostly off. It'll be off next turn completely. Mountain guns, engineers, motorized support, 25 pounders, AT guns. Yeah, most of the support, just the support that needs to get off. I'm not sure where I'll send this right now. I may want to send this into China because this African rifle squad is actually really good with the African rifle squad is really good with anti-armor for some reason. So I don't get replacements until 1943, which would be the biggest issue with using this brigade. Is any losses are 6 months permanent basically. But that anti-armor value is the best I got on the map right now basically. Until 43 when everything gets a refit. I am pulling back a couple of units off of Mole Mine. All the armor is going to go back to Rangoon, rest and train. And one of these... You are, yeah. So, a couple of the smaller units will be going back. 17th Indian... I got you staying. Is it just one of them? Yeah, I think it might just be the 17th Indian is going to go back to Rangoon, rest up, and get this AV back. I am worried about what he's doing here. I'll probably bomb this hex next to find out what he's got there. I may want to do the same here to find out what he has there. How's my ships at Rangoon doing? It probably wouldn't hurt to just leave these guys in here a little bit longer and just get their systems damaged all the way down. Well, mostly, I guess. He's doing this. He's just going through. This is over a month's time he's using on doing this, instead of just using his troops fully. Because he could beat me back with brute force. He doesn't have to do this. He's just not concentrating his troops. I'll show you what's in this convoy here. Separate Marine, a separate infantry regiment, 2 Marine regiments, 176th U.S. Army Air Force Base Force, 32nd Infantry Division, Cagayan U.S. AAF Base Force, the 181st and 168th Field Artillery Regiments, 147th Separate Infantry Regiment, and that is it. And these Field Artillery Regiments have the 155s. I also had the option of just bringing the Field Artillery Battalions that I didn't have to buy out, but it was 12 of 105s, and I prefer having the 24 155s. I'm not sure if there's anything else to go over for this episode, so I will see you guys in the next one.